Imagine this. You're lost in a blazing desert. The sun is merciless, your lips are cracked, and your throat feels like sandpaper. You're exhausted, thirsty, and every step is heavier than the last. Hours and days have blurred together. Then, in your desperate haze, a memory flashes, something from a movie, a crazy, survival hack. You look down, and the question forms, can you really drink your own urine to survive? Let's get real. Welcome to Survival Science, where we mix hardcore knowledge with a splash, not a full cup, of humor, and bust open myths that refuse to die. Put down that imaginary yellow cup, we're diving into one of the most controversial, misunderstood, and, yes, grossest legends out there. But before you do anything drastic, let's see what actual biology says. So, where did this wild idea come from? Hollywood. Filmmakers love showing rugged heroes doing all kinds of questionable things to survive. Drinking their own urine is classic. Let me stop you right there. Just because Tom Cruise did it in a movie doesn't mean it's scientifically smart. Big surprise, it's not. Here's what's really in that cup. Urine is about 95% water. So, is it safe? Well, the other 5% is a cocktail you didn't order: urea, salts, hormones, toxins, and waste your kidneys worked overtime to filter out. Your body literally said, get rid of this stuff. And now you're thinking about welcoming it back in like a VIP guest. Yikes. You might be thinking, hey, in a true emergency, any liquid is better than none, right? Actually, nope. Here's the shocker, urine is way more concentrated than your blood, especially when you're dehydrated. The salt, urea, and waste in urine can pull water out of your cells, making dehydration worse. It's like fighting fire with personal gasoline. Not your best move. Fun fact for you, the average person makes 1 to 2 liters of urine a day. That's enough to fill a small, very weird swimming pool. Not that you should. Okay, but what if you filter it, or boil it, or invent a magical desert distiller? Here's the breakdown: regular filters. They grab the chunks but leave the salts and urea, so, still bad for you. Distillation could, in theory, give you pure water. But let's be honest, if you're stranded in the wild, you probably didn't pack a mini science lab. Some survival legends suggest that maybe, in the most desperate emergency, a single drink might buy you a couple hours. Maybe. But you risk kidney damage, worse dehydration, and, let's be honest, a story you'll never want to tell. Pro tip: if you're considering drinking urine, you've probably skipped several much better options, like, I dunno, looking for actual water. So what should you really do? Here are the tricks pros use, and none of them taste like last night's bathroom trip. Prevention wins: always carry extra water. Search for clues: animal tracks, green plants, shady lowlands. Nature loves hiding water from the lazy. Collect morning dew with your shirt or a scrap of plastic. Make a solar still, dig a pit, put a container in the middle, cover with clear plastic and a rock. Condensation is your friend. Know which desert plants actually contain water, and which ones are trying to kill you. No cactus smoothies unless you're sure. And now, if you're enjoying this mix of drama, science, and a slightly gross adventure, do yourself and me a favor: hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Every subscriber keeps this channel alive, brings you more myth-busting science, and helps build our community of smart, curious survivors. Got your own crazy survival question, hopefully not about bodily fluids? Drop it in the comments. Your idea could star in our next deep dive. Next time, we'll tackle a freezing question: what if you're trapped in a giant freezer? How long could you survive sub-zero temperatures, and what does real science say? Until then, stay curious, stay prepared, and, for heaven's sake, stay hydrated. With water.